Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. XRP is in a very important, let's say at a very important key spot on the price chart, because this is where the price could break out quite directly to the upside in the yellow scenario, whereas in the white count, this could mark the end of an internal B wave rally. So key spot here, but bear in mind, they are both pretty much the same scenario here, white and yellow. They are both part of a bullish case, of a bullish scenario, which allows here for an interpretation of a wave 2 correction. So the idea is move up could be wave 1, pullback wave 2 might have completed at around $2 and, what was that? Like $2.79. But there is no convincing upside breakout signal, right? So this would be, let's say, one variation of this scenario, that this is a wave 2 corrective pullback. And the other scenario would allow for a wider wave 2. It's the same count, essentially, just different variation. The main reason why the white count is also very likely, and I'm quite neutral about, are we breaking out directly or is it a wider wave 2? I'm quite neutral, but please note that both counts are bullish against the $2.52 level. Obviously, any break below that swing low here from the 19th, was it the 19th? Yeah, from the 19th of January at around 279 would clearly invalidate yellow, and it would have to be the white count, if maybe even then something more bearish. But again, it's the 252 level that helps us distinguish between this overall bullish case, let's call it the directly bullish case. And yeah, again, one more dip into support is likely, but that's really just noise, because it wouldn't change the scenario. So the 252 level distinguishes between this bullish 1-2 potential and the more bearish interpretation, where we are still working on a wave 4 correction that started early in December. Current thesis is that this wave 4 finished as a triangle, probably on the 13th of January, and we're already in an upside breakout. We just haven't taken out the previous all-time high, okay, barely, but not really any sustained breakout yet. That's the preferred interpretation. Of course, there's an alternative until we really break out to the upside. It could very much be that this wave 4 is still unfolding. But that doesn't mean we have to crash down or something. It could just mean maybe a marginally lower low, like in a WXY structure, and we go higher, like a running flat correction, for example. Because if this corrective wave, or whenever a corrective wave, like in this case, the X wave, overshoots, right? Then the next move down doesn't even need to go below the first low of the correction, which happened on the 10th of December and marked a swing low at $1.90. So overall, I'm still looking for higher prices. The support area is holding for now. It's clearly being respected, but the problem is the price is a little bit in no man's land as we're consolidating just below the all-time high, but above key support. So that means we can still watch for higher, but we might test support once more. It might spend a little bit of time in this sideways range, which is defined between round about $3.40 and $2.50. You could say that whatever happens here, I mean, it could be noise, right? It's really not so meaningful until we finally get a break above the last swing high that formed on the 16th of January. Yeah, around $3.40. Now, as I said, it is entirely possible wave 2 in yellow bottomed already. I could call this even another wave 1. I mean, this is possible, right? But this is more like, it's not predictive at all. It's not predictive at all, but this could be wave 1 for sure. A, B, C, like a wave 2. And then we go up like that. I mean, this is a reasonable interpretation. Just the question is, does it really help? Does it add any value? It doesn't really, because we already know that any break below the 19th of January low will invalidate the yellow count. And yeah, I mean, this could be like an A, B, C in wave 2, and then we go higher. Of course, it's just the depth, I think, of the next move down, which will tell us it has to be white or yellow. Clear is that anything below 279 would have to be the white count, as long as we're holding above 252, however. So that's the idea. I can add here this last swing low. I add a red line so we can more easily spot that invalidation point for the yellow count. Okay, and then as I said, this might just be an A wave down, B wave up, but it depends really on the depth of that next leg down, whether it's the white count or yellow. So it's really not so meaningful. Overall, I think it's important to pay attention to 252 as key support. Really, again, anything above that, not so meaningful. And to the upside, we've got like the 339, 340 level, which is the 16th of January high. And it doesn't look as if a low is already in, because the move up from the 20th of January low, that looks really choppy, overlapping, and messy. So we might go down a little bit more. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.